Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Hard Hitting Wrestling Show. It is the HHW Show podcast presented for yours truly, Obi-Wan and Hector V. Hoping that Frank will come around later in the show, but if not, Frank, you hearing us? Hey, man, we miss you, and I hope you catch up with us soon. But there is plenty of wrestling going on this weekend, and I would like to cover that's going on tomorrow night first, which is Northeast Wrestling Over the Top, and then we hit to the WWE when it's Clash of the Castle, or no, Clash at the Castle. Excuse me, I got to get that one right. The odds and ands and all that stuff it gets in the way, and when you're on vacation and you teach these stuff, you're trying to like chill out, but yeah, it's to you, man.
Always a teachable moment somewhere.
Yeah,
as long as you got
always.
Clash and you got Champions, Castle and that whatever. See, I'm confused.
Yeah, see, there you go. There you go. I guess it's better to go over the top than to try to figure everything else out, right? Yeah.
Like Ricochet did. Oh,
Oh, yeah. Oh, we're gonna talk about that momentarily, but for now, listen, Matt Riddle is coming to Connecticut, and let's hope he makes it this time because the last appearance it was a no-show, dealing with family emergency and stuff. But as you can see there, Wrecking Ball, Victorious BRG, Mega Bane, Brad Baylor, all these people are going to be there. We're going to be talking about it right now. So let's get this ball rolling, and we're going to start off with the main match, which is Brad Hollister versus Matt Riddle. It's going to happen at the JCC of Greater of New Haven at Friday, June 14th at 7:30 p.m. start time. And I know Matt Riddle's going to win this match. I'm just curious to see what could Brad Hollister do to slow down Matt Riddle, but Matt Riddle's going to win this match.
yeah. It would be interesting to see if Brad Hollister will be able to step his A game up. This is not just any superstar you're facing here. You see what I'm saying? We're talking about a recent former Intercontinental Champion, in the WWE. This guy, it's former tag team champion. So this is a whole different animal that Brad Hollister is dealing with. So, I hope he brings his A game into this match, and do his best, but that's all he can do because he ain't going to win this match, like you said.
Nah, man, absolutely not. But I will root for Brad Hollister. He is the home favorite there. But it's also good to see him back. Yeah, I missed out on the last event, so this is like this. I guess it's a homecoming for Brad Hollister. Let's put it that way.
Right.
And he's meant a lot to Northeast Wrestling. So to have him back and to match up against Matt Riddle is going to be pretty interesting to see how this is going to flow.
Hopefully that will give him a big pop to make this match a very good match.
Absolutely. And again, Over the Top is just like the Battle Royal. We're going to talk about that last. Northeast Wrestling Championship is on the line. Matt Taven returns to NEW to defend his title against a former champion, Dan Moff. Now, Dan Moff missed the cut of surpassing Brian Anthony for the longest reigning champion. However, Vito's in his corner, and Vito don't play nice. So I'm going to tell you that being that we're back and hopefully Northeast Wrestling is still running and we get those monthly events, I'm going for Dan Moff in the upset, and we're going to have a new heavyweight champion after Friday night.
Oh, wow. Okay. You threw the curveball there. I try to step out the box to take a ball, but it looked like you're going to try to throw a strike. You know what? I'm going with the champion here. Like you said, they're coming back. You know what I'm saying? I think, this would be a good test for Matt Taven to try to defend his title. He's got a tough match. Him. Dan Moff is he's like a little Brock Lesnar there. He's just rough, rugged, and raw there. So hopefully, somebody could intervene and kind of keep Vito out of this for Matt Taven to retain his title. He definitely can't match strength for strength, but I think with his speed, agility, I think he can try to do enough to retain that title. So I'm gonna go with Matt Taven on this one.
Hey, you see my hat right there, right?
Yeah.
La Boricua, man. Boricua power. That's Dan Moff, baby. Just to let you know. We just celebrated the parade last Sunday.
I mean, you can tell he's Puerto Rican. Look at his left eye. It's all squinchy over there.
There you go. Another title on the line is the New Life Championship, victorious BRG versus Landon Hale. And I'm gonna tell you right now, both of these superstars has been on the HHW show, and I like them both, man. Now, of course, victorious BRG is the heel of Northeast Wrestling. Landon
Right.
Hale, you know, he got our backs, man. He got our backs, but it's hard to choose in this match. However, Victorious BRG he won last month, and he's carrying over that victory for the return of NEW. I don't see BRG losing this title yet. It's interesting to see how this will play out, but BRG momentarily is going to hold on to this title.
Man, with a hairstyle like that, how can you lose that title, man?
Really? Are you serious? You focus on the hairstyle?
I'm loving it. I'm telling you, I may
hell.
have to grow mine out, dye it, and slick it to the side. No, I just feel like Landon Hale is going to get so close, and he's going to get robbed of this title. He's going to be like, man, I was so close. He think, but VRG, man, he's going to find that way of getting sweet victory here. So he's going to walk away with that title, with his title.
And it's interesting because before the gap with Northeast Wrestling, he had a faction going. I didn't see that faction last month.
Right.
So I'm wondering as to will he continue to go solo and win the way he does win, because he still wins his matches fairly. It's not like he's cheating his way to victory. But Landon Hale is a different character, and he has the skills to redeem and pull out an upset here. But this title will remain with BRG. Brad Baylor is the hot topic, man. Brad Baylor, man, he was victorious. I know it's BRG's name, but Brad Baylor was victorious last month. He's going against my man Jermaine Marbury. Now, this guy got the basketball skills, baby. And if you see his signature, be like, oh yeah, I like this dude. Fan favorite, all around very outgoing person. But you're stepping in the ring against Brad Baylor. He's not at the level yet. I just don't see it yet. Brad Baylor is going to win this match.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think Marbury is going to try to shoot that game-winning three, but he's going to fall. He's going to
be looking like the Dallas Mavericks.
It's going to be a clean sweep.
In the middle of the ring, complaining to the ref, man. Like, really? I'm fouled out?
What? Technical. You're ejected. You're out of here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the beautiful Brad Baylor. Yeah, I think I see him winning.
Yeah. Hey, big shout out to my Celtics because they're one game away of their 18th title.
Yes, they are.
Baby. But hey, focusing on this, Baylor. Hope you don't disappoint on my prediction here. Moving on to a 8-man tag, which is the Waves and Curls, Casey Navarro, RJ Rude versus Vargas, Chris Battle, Fly Night Noriega, and Steven Stetson. Now, I've seen Vargas in the match in Northeast Wrestling. I've never seen him win. Chris Battle, he's been more of a, I don't know. I think he took the loss the last time I seen him. I've never seen Noriega or Stetson wrestle in Northeast Wrestling, but I have seen them in Wrestling Open. I don't know how this outcome goes, but I'll tell you this. No one right now, no one is on the level of Waves and Curls.
Tag team champions.
Tag team. They won the titles last month. Okay. They took it away from Dan Moff and Adam Kerr. And it's hard for them to even lose this match. I'm going to tell you that right now. But Casey Navarro, after coming out in a match against Mustafa Ali, he's on fire. He came up with an L, but he is nothing to be reckoned with, man. He's got this going on. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I got the home team. I got the baby face. Yeah, they're going to win.
Yeah, I got them too. I think so.
Yeah.
I think they'll be clicking on all cylinders together. And so
yeah. I like how they package everything together on that one. I mean, because Chris Battle technically is a baby face now. I don't know. Did he turn heel or something? I must have missed that one. A heavyweight match,
Wow.
Wrecking Ball versus Kerr. And again, Kerr losing the tag team titles. I think Kerr has been done. There's been injustice. Okay. There is no justice for Kerr, a guy that won the over the top Royal Rumble last year, last January,
Mm-hmm.
and January 2024, as a matter of fact. And the fact that he really didn't even get a chance at a heavyweight championship.
Suspect.
Very suspect. And he tagged
Mm.
along with Dan Moff. They won the tag team titles, but it just went in a different direction that I didn't see it coming.
Right.
Kerr deserves a shot at a world title, but there's Wrecking Ball. And I'll tell you this, either one that wins this match is deserving. Don't get me wrong, but Wrecking Ball has been on a wrecking machine. He's been taking names. This is his time. This is his year. Okay. No one's cheating. No one's doing nothing. Fair and square. Wrecking Ball wins and continues his journey chasing that heavyweight championship.
I'm going
I
the
don't
opposite.
want him to go for the New Life title. I
Right.
want him to be the heavyweight champion.
I hope you're right. I'm going with Kerr, and I think Kerr is going to be coming into Miley Cyrus' the song. I'm coming in like a wrecking ball.
Really?
Really, I did it. I went there.
Dude,
I went
you're
there.
going to make it rain here in my state of Connecticut, man. Stop.
I had to
Stop.
go there.
No,
I'm going with Kerr on this one.
oh, sorry, man.
I know,
Hey, I mean, you're good. Like I said, I mean, you could go either or, but the promo that Wrecking Ball did last month,
right.
chasing for that title, this is his journey.
Serious, yeah.
He needs this victory to put his name on the pedestal right there and
Correct.
say, hey, it's mine. And watch this.
Mhm.
It works well because I predicted Dan Moff winning.
Right.
And if Dan Moff wins, Wrecking Ball is winning.
I got you. I hear
You got Kerr. And if Kerr goes after the title, I got it. I totally understand. Notice that Kerr doesn't have a manager.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Why is not Vito on his side?
There could be beef
Just
there.
saying.
Hey, what if you're right about Moff, but then I'm right about Kerr? Woo.
Woo, woo, woo.
Whoa.
You know this.
I'm gonna be here in Texas. It's gonna be nationwide news. There's gonna be an earthquake in Connecticut with them two in there.
I think we talked about this already.
We talked about that. Yeah, we said Marbury's gonna fall out. Yeah.
All right, now let's talk about over the top Royal Rumble. Casey Navarro enters the Royal Rumble, so that's double matches right there. There's a lot of double matches. It's weird.
Well, we've seen that.
Wrecking Ball is involved, huh?
We've seen that before, haven't we?
Yeah. What do you mean? Yeah, because Casey Navarro was the runner-up in January. Wrecking Ball was the third, made it top 3. Okay. Who else? Yeah, because Kerr won. That's right. Kerr was he handled his business there. Both of these superstars are going in there. They're the tag team. Neither one of them is going to win. Just telling you that right now. These are fillers. Hunter Tarka, he needs to do a lot more. He's a filler. Brad Baylor could potentially, but double matched. RJ Rude, he got some skills, but I don't think he's in that level. I'd rather see him at the New Life title going against BRG. That's a great fit for him. Ricky Smokes, I don't think I've ever remember seeing him wrestle, but he's entering the over the top. Keith Youngblood, he has a new gimmick. He's no longer looking like the Undertaker, but he has a new direction. He has a new goal and he has a new purpose. So I'm curious to see how far Keith Youngblood will go. He could be one of the favorites. Waves and Curls. Now, again, Waves and Curls. They've won it before. Trayvon has won it, and he did become a world champion, but he had to relinquish the title. So it was not to say that he's chasing for another shot at the title. Okay. Fly Night Noriega's back there again. He's in it. Chris Battle, Kerr, and Patrick Saint. Now, I've watched Patrick Saint. Matter of fact, I've met him before he I knew he was a wrestler. He's actually in the, what's that gym called? Anytime Fitness Gym. He's one of the fitness trainers there.
Okay.
Um, but Patrick Saint, test of strength, dude got some skills, man. He is a heavyweight, and he could be the guy to make a lot of noise. You know, the one that's the unexpected.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick Saint could be the one that's unexpected here. So I love to see what he can do in the ring. Randy Shawn, I think he's a Danbury native in Connecticut. He's also entering the Royal Rumble. My favorite, and again, if Wrecking Ball doesn't win his match, first of all, I did say Wrecking Ball was going to win a long time ago over
Right.
the top. When it first came out, I said, yeah, this guy got it. But now I'm not sure because now Casey Navarro's in it. And then Brad Baylor. Okay. So out of those three, I want those three to be the top three.
Okay. I can see your point on that.
Mm-hmm. But Wrecking Ball should win, and if he double wins, that's double whammy.
Automatic title shot.
Automatic.
Automatic.
We'll see. We'll see.
I like it.
And Over the Top is guaranteed a shot at the world title. So could what's his name? Matt Taven win and then just wait until who's going to win the Over the Top? And that will probably set up for the next event, probably next month or later, for that heavyweight championship.
I'm ready to see it.
Damn,
Let's get it
let's
over.
go.
Let's go over the top.
Let's go over the top.
We'll see if we see Sylvester Stallone in there trying to arm wrestle somebody.
Oh man. Another good thing, this weekend or last Sunday, I got to go to the third event called Wrestling in Character.
Right.
It was awesome. Okay. And I have to tell you this story because this is real life. This wasn't even planned. Okay. So two superstars going at it, and all of a sudden they're outside the ring and the music started. So it was like they all started dancing. Okay. Everyone's dancing, even the heel was dancing. The music just got into everybody. Okay. And these other characters are like minions. They're like the people that are recording, you know, the cameramans, everybody. They're all dancing. And this little girl that I sat next to, okay, I even told her, hey, go dance, go dance. I think I said that. I could be mistaken. Or did I tell her, dare her to go? I don't know. But she had the courage to go. They were in line. So she was in the back of the line dancing with the characters. And they were going around the ring. And then they went around the building, around the fans. And because that little girl went, all the other kids followed through. Okay. So everybody was dancing around, and it was so comical and so it was totally awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
So the fact wow, the purpose of this art for the youths.
Yeah.
And it happened. Okay. And I tell you what, I can't wait to the next event because it was truly, truly awesome. And so big shout out to Mr. Kurt for making that happen. It was a successful show. And again, out of the three shows, the first one I was impressed. The second one, I was like, oh, okay, it was good. But this last one, I tell you, Hector, it was beyond approach.
It just stepped up the game, didn't it?
It stepped up the game, and it just left you like, what's next?
Right.
But we're just gonna have to wait a while for the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That's good.
Yeah, man. Yes. Yeah. So let's go ahead and tune in to the YouTube channel, our website real quick, and we're gonna dive into Clash at the Castle, shall we?
Yes, let's do it.
All right, let's go. All right, Clash at the Castle. It's going to be in Scotland. It starts at 2:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, June 15th. That's right, this Saturday. And you better get your gin and juice ready. Presented by Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. Oh, yeah. I like that. Man, who would have ever thought, okay? Who would have ever thought that Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg will have their drink sponsored in the WWE?
Right. Hey, we're turning into a new we're turning to a new era, of wrestling.
Yeah. Logan Paul has this thing in the middle of the ring for a whole year.
Mhm.
And maybe they need to put gin and juice along with that, man. I mean,
Oh my God! Then you're gonna get a mixed drink here.
you know what? Let's try it.
Why not?
Why not? All right, we'll start off with possibly the main event. Maybe not. I don't know. It is Drew McIntyre in his homeland, so he should be the main event. The Clash at the Castle with my man. This guy's been everywhere, dude. Damian Priest has been everywhere. He was the host of the Puerto Rican Parade in New York City. Now he's doing Monday Night. Went to Monday Night Raw, then flying over there to Europe, and now he's gonna go face to face with Drew McIntyre. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, I'm just in awe of that look.
Oh yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry. I mean, I want to say Milli Vanilli, but
Milli Vanilli. You got that out of Milli Vanilli.
with his hair, it's like he's like looking like that.
Like that.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it's just a picture on that. I don't know if he's really gonna look like that.
I hope not. I think he needs to keep it braided up or somewhere.
Blame it on the rain. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
You
Not that one.
got lipstick it.
Yeah. I might be saying Drew, is true. Because the truth is that CM Punk got to make a presence.
He's got.
I'm sorry.
He's got to do something to distract him.
He's got to do something, and this it is discreet because no one's saying anything. But Drew McIntyre winning that title, I don't think that's going to happen. No. I got Damian Priest winning.
I got Damian too. I do think that Drew McIntyre is going to have a good upper hand. He's going to have some of the crowd behind him somewhat.
Really, though?
I think so.
Really?
I think so. It's kind of fishy because he did wind up making it known that he lost last year at Clash of the Castle. And so it's like, you want to root for the hometown kid, but dude, I mean, I'm sorry. In any other circumstances, maybe, but not this one.
I think he'll continue to lose at home. It's okay to lose at home. It's okay.
Yeah, we see it in sports all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. I mean, we're going to see the NBA Boston Celtics sweep in Dallas.
God, yeah.
Yeah. All right. We both agree on this one. We're moving on to the Clash at the Castle with Cody Rhodes versus AJ Styles. Now, man, did AJ Styles did it better than Mark Henry? Did he do it better than him when it comes to thinking about retirement?
It was predictable, but yes, he did it better. I think he showed out better. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna disagree with you. Mark Henry did it better.
You think so?
Nobody expected, dude. Let me put it this way. You did not see a promo of a superstar asking the general manager, give me one more shot, and then that didn't happen.
But it was too predictable in my opinion.
Mark Henry was too predictable?
Yes.
Nah, man. This guy was dressed up nice and purdy, right? I don't know. I thought this was predictable with AJ Styles, okay? Because the fact is, and we said it in a podcast before, how does he jump in line to get back at Cody Rhodes?
Right.
You think that he got the opportunity? I mean, they all agree that he doesn't have time to start all over, to start from the bottom and work your way to the top.
Yeah,
how else can you do it? Okay. I would have said just slap him in the face and get it done, but he went out in a dramatic way. Mm-hmm. So I'm liking this. This, and let me ask you this. Will this be AJ Styles' last match?
I think this will be his last title match. He ain't going after this title again. I mean, I don't care how you think you're going to try to drag this out.
Mhm.
You cannot. I mean, unless this is just prolonging the next superstar to start a rival with Cody
Mhm.
Rhodes. I think that's all this. This is just a stall tactic. You see,
Well, we don't need Cody Rhodes in the next premium event because it's Money in the Bank.
right?
Um, and I'm hopeful because of SummerSlam that Roman Reigns comes back.
Yeah,
So,
I'm with you on that one. I just
Mhm.
feel like,
Hey, you held the title for me, now give it back.
well, I think him coming back is going to be a bloodline situation first before you have to go after Cody
Nope, I
Rhodes.
don't think so. I think that what better to win the title back,
Mhm.
okay, and then have that rivalry. Like, well, dude, you were gone. Why you the champ? You know what I mean? Like,
It's a distraction. I think it's a
yeah.
distraction. You cannot go after the champion knowing that what's going on with the family behind you, it's all in disarray. You got to take care
Well,
of the
how
family
can you
first.
lead if you have nothing to prove?
Well, you have to lead by going and taking back what's rightfully yours that somebody in your
Right.
family's
That's what
taken.
I'm saying.
So
Like,
you got to take care
Roman
of that.
Reigns need to get that title back
No, he don't
and
need the
then take
title.
care of his family.
If he, by taking care of the family first will show to Cody Rhodes that this man is coming back bigger, better, and more focused. So now
Mhm.
Cody will have to be on his toes this time around because this is going to be a different code, a different Roman. Seriously,
Well, let's see how this plays out because the fact
right?
there is a lot of unfinished business within the family.
Yeah,
Let alone Paul Heyman might be on stress alert. Um, there's a lot of things. He's gonna need some mental health pretty soon.
for real.
But I still got Cody Rhodes winning and defeating
Yeah,
AJ Styles.
I do too. I do too. I got
Right.
Cody.
All right. The women's championship, Bailey. Yeah, home. Yeah, okay. Piper Nivens, good job. Congratulations. But this is not the match for her. The match will be Nia Jax at SummerSlam versus Bailey.
Yeah,
And I know that Bailey has to defend the title. And this is what I hate. That what I hate is this is the fact that we're prolonging it. Like there's no built up really storyline for Bailey on this.
right.
Okay, so Piper Nivens attacked her. Is Bailey trying to get Piper Nivens by herself away from Chelsea Green? I mean, I don't know. Like, there's some of these promos are a little suspect right now.
Yeah, to me, this is kind of a dull situation here.
Mhm.
Piper Nivens have no reason to be in this match. I don't know what unless she's gonna go try to take on Nia Jax
Mhm.
in the near future, just to try to prove a point, which is not going to prove anything to herself, but just another loss. I don't know.
I'm
This,
I'm still sticking with my guns and say that by SummerSlam, Nia Jax is going to be a world champion.
I mean, I think so. I mean, you know, you called it. We agreed that she was going to become the queen. So why not? You know,
Yeah.
she's gotten we've seen it time and time again. She's getting closer and closer to
She's
becoming a
she's
champion again.
overcame a lot of obstacles,
Yeah,
and Piper Nivens, don't get me wrong, I would love her to see I would love her to connect with Nia Jax. I
I
would love
think.
to see that match.
Yeah, I think we'll see it.
Yeah, yeah. Bailey, you got Bailey?
I got Bailey.
We're agreeing too much.
Ding dong.
All right. Sami Zayn versus I want to call him the pendejo,
Oh,
Chad Gable.
oh.
I hate the leadership styles that Chad Gable is trying to do with the academy. I think that should just be eliminated. There's nothing to stand for, especially if you're calling yourself a former Olympian. This title does not change hands. And if it does for some odd reason, oh, I don't know, man. I don't know.
If okay, I'll finish that for you. If the title changes hands, I think this gives Otis an opportunity at the title.
But he's been getting punked down. How was
I
that
know
giving him an opportunity?
because he'll finally see what Sami Zayn is saying, and with Sami without the title, now it gives Otis an opportunity because he already mentioned that he did lose the Money in the Bank briefcase. You know, he hasn't had success in anything. He just loses everything. So
That's his
if
fault.
well, he got
Well,
he
so
got
did Otis. So
that's
did
what
Otis.
that's what I'm
He
saying.
lost a lot of opportunity.
That's what I'm saying.
Remember, they went to court
Yeah,
with the Miz.
Yeah, he lost. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Otis could redeem himself only if Chad was to find a way of winning this title.
But to hold it for a short amount of time,
I know.
doesn't.
That's why it doesn't.
But then again, who else is in line to actually chase for Intercontinental Championship? Sheamus.
He got his own problems with Ludwig. Yeah,
Like,
I even told you Ludwig was going to beat him. I mean, come on now. This guy.
But everyone's pumping it up in the promo of him like that's the only title, unless they prolong that for WrestleMania. But
or what if they're just prolonging it to Otis turns and go after Chad in a one-on-one match? And then Sammy can step away and figure who else is going after the title.
That's good.
Yeah,
that's all right.
I think Sammy's going to win though.
Okay. All right. Is there any more? Oh yeah, the last match. Which I'm surprising ain't that many matches for the Clash at the Castle.
Yeah, I know.
But this is a triple threat match, tag team for the women's tag team championships. Could this be the end of Bianca Belair? Yeah,
I think so. I really think
Jade
so.
Cargill.
I'm gonna
need a reason.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. You're right. I was thinking something else. Yeah, I'm gonna steal the page out of Frank's book here. Why not lose the titles at this pay-per-view?
Don't gotta get pinned.
Exactly. They don't have to be part of it. You're absolutely right.
I'm going for Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark.
Oh, I was going the opposite way.
Ooh, you're going for the beauty?
Yeah, I was going on the opposite side of it.
Yeah. So please tell me more.
I just think that we both agreeing that the titles are not going to stay in the hands of them two.
That's a point for both of us.
Yeah, we're gonna take that from Frank too. That's a point for both
because you think it's in Scotland. Somebody from Scotland's got to win the title.
It's a good possibility. You know what I'm saying? And they're making noise as a tag team. They're making it known that they want those titles. I think that Baszler is just her and her friend over there. It's just a distraction. I think that's all. I don't know. That's just my opinion.
You think Alba Fire and Isla Dawn are actually going to win?
They are dangerous, man. They are sneaky dangerous. They scare me.
Man.
I like it.
All right.
I'm going with them.
And you know what? Alba Fire's original name is Kaylee Ray, and she wrestled in NXT UK.
Yes, she did. Yeah.
So you got, see, and I put my foot in my mouth.
No, you didn't.
Now I want to change my answer, but you know what? I'm not.
No, don't do it.
No, I'm not. We're finally going to, man, they're both Scottish.
Look,
it makes a lot of sense.
We can just
say what
we can agree to disagree. We agree that the titles will change hands. We just disagree on who it is. So there it is.
But the thing is that Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler are just a threat as a tag team.
I get it, but you know what? I think Shayna Baszler has unfinished business at NXT because she lost her match over there. You see what I'm saying? So I think that may distract her for that part right now. Maybe she might bring Zoe Stark with her to NXT next week to try to finish that off.
But if I'm Zoe Stark, I'll be pissed to be always losing for that championship.
You're absolutely right. That's why she needs to go solo and try to do something for herself.
Knowing that it didn't work between her and Trish Stratus.
Exactly. She turned her back on Trish Stratus. What if she does that to Shayna
Baszler?
Yeah.
Or will Shayna Baszler do it to Zoe Stark?
Either way, there'll be a turn against one another.
Yeah. Man. All right. I think you got the upper hand here.
Maybe. Maybe. Well, we just
never... But look, if we're predicting that Drew McIntyre is not going to win and all these other Scotlands are not going to succeed, there's got to be one team. You know what I mean? Like
the one that we don't
see another country and not have somebody representative and be a champion there.
Right.
I'm just looking at it as a business standpoint.
Right. And even if they don't hold the titles for long, at least they win it there at their hometown.
Fair enough. All right. Let's see if your theory is correct.
We'll see.
Yeah.
A town down.
Theory. A-Town down. My son finally got Austin Theory action figure.
Oh,
So yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Let's visit some of the important events that's happened in the past in Clash at the Castle, shall we?
okay. Yeah.
All right. And again, let's recap. Bailey and Damage Control defeated Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, and Asuka. Okay. What else? Gunther defeated Sheamus to retain the IC title, the Intercontinental Championship. Could Sami Zayn retain? And if we go back up, Bianca Belair did lose the Clash at the Castle. She might end up losing it again, right?
Right.
We're not going to see Liv Morgan, but she did retain the title over Shayna Baszler. Ding, ding, ding. Why did I miss that there? Okay. Dominic Mysterio betrayed his father, Rey Mysterio. And then Roman Reigns defeated Drew McIntyre to retain the title, which we both agree that he'll lose again.
Yeah.
Okay. And the fact that, look, Drew McIntyre takes things too personally and he gets tunnel vision. His ego gets in the way, and that is what has caused him to lose
Correct.
all these matches. Now, granted, he did win over Seth Rollins, but Seth Rollins had a match the night before at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he wound up getting his WrestleMania moment.
And he ended up running his mouth and cost him the match. It's going to cost him the match on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
He's too focused on CM Punk. That is his downfall.
Yeah. Yep. And that's okay. But he wants to talk a lot of noise about Damian Priest, that he's not focused on Drew. But every time Drew McIntyre comes out, he always got to say something. So
it's almost like, how can Frank defeat you in anything if he keeps, worrying about where I'm at all the time if I'm not around? It's like, come on, Frank, get over it.
Yeah.
I know he's not here to defend himself, but oh well. It's just fun.
That guy's trying to do a takeover on my show when I was absent. I still came. Yeah. I know.
You sure did. We should have just booted you out.
Yeah, whatever. Big shout out to Mike and Darianne Kimbrough. Serious.
Yeah.
Darianne, right? That's her name?
Yeah.
Mike, nice to meet you, buddy. Wish I had some more picks on you, but that's all right. Everybody else, what you think? Let me know. Who is winning the Clash? Matter of fact, let's put it this way. Who's going to steal the show?
Oh, that's a good one. Who's going to steal the show?
Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles.
I was thinking that too. I was trying to point out a match there, and I was like, you know what? It has to be a title that is worth sitting there to watch for this kind of pay-per-view event.
I mean,
so I think that will be the one.
Yeah.
Because to me, there's no distractions there of any kind with anything. You see, you look at all the other matches. There's someone that is a distraction to someone in the match that's not in the match. So not this one, I think, is all clear and good to go. So yeah, I agree. All right. I think we're going to see a really different, more fired up, more aggressive AJ Styles.
I don't think it's enough.
It's not going to be enough. But
and this is an I Quit match. Now watch this. You ready? He's not going to say the words.
He's going to pass out.
And he said, "Well, I never said I quit."
Okay, you're going to pull Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Yes. There's a couple of others that have done it too.
Mm-hmm.
He's not the only one.
Well, I just know that one because that was the double reverse of the double turn of the heel and face on that match. Because Bret Hart turned heel that day and Stone Cold went face. Yeah. That's a good one.
Yes, that's right. Loving it.
Just like McDonald's.
You loving it. Yeah. At that little McDonald's in you. Talking about McDonald's, man. You see how the prices are going up?
Boy.
I was reading something that the Big Mac was $18 or something, man. I'm like, good Lord.
In what country? Not in the United States.
United States, yeah. I'm not lying.
Look, the prices are going up, but yeah, I agree with that. And the burger is shrinking. It's not a Big Mac no more. It's just a Mac.
Where did I go today? Where'd I go?
I don't know. Where did you go?
Olive Garden. Now, yes, I have a family of 5, but I have me and my kids, right? And
And this breadsticks. How can you go wrong?
dude, $130, bro. Ooh, man. I remember I didn't even have to go past 100. Don't get me with that Texas Roadhouse over $100 too, man. It's getting up there now.
So with that price, did you take any silverware, any dishes with you home? Did you get the little cheese spreader to go home with? I mean,
Oh
take the
man,
salad bowl?
the waitress didn't even know because she said say when. I'm like, oh man, this is a Geico commercial. And then she was like, what are you talking about? So you never seen the commercial, huh? Don't worry. We were quick. I should have been playing around, be like, go ahead. Uh-huh. Bust a sweat. Nah, it was freezing cold. We couldn't even sweat in there, man. That AC was blowing.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy. Yeah, man. Prices up. Pretty soon the gas prices will be up. I mean, good Lord, thank you, Peacock, for having me be a member for just $9.99. Remember the WWE network? $9.99.
You sure? You better check that. That my price might have gone up too.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what? Do you know what price also went up was Netflix?
Yes.
You only went a couple of dollars, but I mean, it's still reasonable. But I gotta have it because in January, Monday Night Raw moves to Netflix.
Yeah. I just got a notification that my Spotify is going up in price.
Oh yeah, yes, same thing. That's so many things are going up. And just remind you that when we started with this streaming service, I was averaging $30, and now it's almost just like cable.
Yeah. So the prices go up and everything, and the value of the product is going down. It's it's just shrinking. It's just ridiculous.
Only thing I'm waiting on is the only, UFC to make a network so that way, if you're a member, you can still see the premium live events. Like turn into a premium instead of the monthly service. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I know there's a lot of fans out there and stuff that support the UFC. I'm a big UFC fan, but that price, I'm not a fan of.
It's too much.
Yeah, I could read about it. That's about even boxing. First of all, boxing it's garbage now. So
yeah,
it's
not what it used to be.
No, not especially at your house.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That was the party time.
Trinidad versus Oscar De La Hoya. Absolutely. Yeah, I gotta love it.
You got the not to prove it.
Well, did you keep the chair?
I got the steel chair over there.
Oh hell. See? And that's why wrestling is real.
Exactly.
I got the chair, baby.
We were like the Dudley Boys.
Oh.
Anyway. Get the table. Get the chair.
The recap of everything, man. Let's go ahead backwards real quick before we sign out here. Clash at the Castle is happening Saturday, June 15th, 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre. We got Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles. Bailey versus Piper Nivens. We got Chad Gable. I don't know about the predictions you made on that one, but Sami Zayn, the Intercontinental Champion. We got the triple threat match on the women's tag team titles. We both agree that there will be a new champion. Who is going to be? We have our differences there. All right. Money in the Bank is the next premium event after Clash of the Castle. Very interesting indeed. I wouldn't be surprised if Dominic Mysterio gets healthy, gets cleared, and then he ends up being in the Money in the Bank match.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy. But we will not see Ricochet.
Oh, yeah.
Ricochet not only got what is that called? I don't even know what word to describe what he had to go through. But Braun Breaker really broke him good.
Yeah, he did.
But really, that's pretty much write him out for a while, and that while means that he is leaving WWE because his contract will expire in July.
I think he's going to be part of that new commercial, Safe Life Repair, Safe Life Replace.
There you
Went through
go.
that windshield.
Oh man. All right. Also, Northeast Wrestling Over the Top, Brad Hoster, Matt Riddle. These are all the matches that's happening in the local area here. I will be there. So go ahead and please, if you see me, by all means, just say hello, man, because it's good to see the fans, man. It's good to see the predictions and everything. And I am excited. It's a Friday night. Saturday, we get to see WWE, and Father's Day is Sunday.
Sunday it is, yes.
Yeah. And you give me a reminder that stay tuned because I'm definitely going to bring that stream again. It's a Father's Day message that Hector had done a couple of years ago that even for me, just replaying it over and over again, it's very emotional. And again, the meaning of having your father next to you, the meaning of your father taking you to your first event in WWE and stuff, and remembering the good times that you have with dad. And it's sadly not everyone could experience that because there are a lot of single parents out there and the moms are wearing two hats, and I definitely respect that.
Right.
But that message is powerful till even today. It's gonna be the same tomorrow. And thank you for the reminder. I just thought about that on the top of my head. Like every year I do this, and we need to know. Yes, absolutely.
It's not gonna be any easier as the years go by. That I lost my dad. Right a week before Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? So his anniversary of his passing just happened last week, and it's always going to be there. It's never easy to lose a parent. Especially for me, my father. I still have my mom with me, so you just got to cherish the moments. You know what I'm saying, and try to make amends of anything that may be broken or wrong there. You know what I'm saying, because tomorrow's not promised to any one of us. Okay,
absolutely.
Whether you're a believer or not in faith in God or whatever, it doesn't matter. Tomorrow is not promised to any one of us. You know what I'm saying? If you go through life thinking, "Oh, I'll see him tomorrow. I'll call my dad tomorrow," and then that don't happen, you're gonna regret it for the rest of your life. You're gonna be dealing with that guilt. You don't need that on your head. You know what I'm saying? And we're just talking about this for Father's Day because it's this Sunday, but it's the same thing with your mom. Okay, your siblings. Stay in contact with them. Try to mend whatever may be broken, like I said a few minutes ago. Because seriously, we only have what we have each other. That's all we have, and
absolutely.
because you don't want to miss out on those moments. Like I'm glad I had those moments with my dad, and I always would cherish that. And this is because I say it because this is a wrestling podcast. If this was a different type of sports podcast, I'll be talking about what he did, with me during football or baseball, stuff like that, But
right,
the wrestling thing was a big thing because he had his favorites, and I'm glad I was able to grow up to watch his favorites and see them get inducted into the Hall of Fame, and that's just an awesome feeling to see that.
right.
To think that if he was alive today and he's seen his favorite superstars getting inducted to the Hall of Fame, he could tell me so many things about that. Like, I remember this and I remember that, and it's always a great thing to listen to. So cherish those moments. You still have your dad and they want to tell you stories. Listen to it, because one day you're going to be in those shoes and telling those stories.
I'll be listening to them and I'll be cracking jokes on them too, because my dad's a jokester and I'll be getting them back now. So the tables turn.
But be careful.
You know what else the tables turn right now is our boy Frank, who finally wants to show up towards the end of our show here. What's up, Frank?
Better late than never, right?
Yeah.
He ain't even paying attention. I can't help it.
I know, right? You can't help it.
I am.
Look, dude, I'm already eating. And the show's over. We made our predictions.
That's fine. I will text my predictions because I'm gonna win. But you know what? I caught the end of the show. Happy Father's Day. I love you guys. You guys are awesome.
Hey Frank, you remind me of that. You remind me of that dude that in court who was trying to go to the judge.
Oh my God! Yes.
He's trying this is a replay.
No. But it's different. I'm not going to court for driving with a suspended license.
Were you going straight to the police?
No.
It will be funny. It will be funny, but it won't be funny. It'll be funny if we see red and blue lights just light up in the back.
Dude, I was just thinking about that right now.
Look, you know what happened? I got caught up today because I was with that guy.
Oh, well, how
I
you
was with that
doing
guy.
there?
I coached a prompt 2 7-on-7 game, so kind
Okay.
of I got caught up and I lost track of time. So
Yeah, you
Sorry.
got caught up, all right.
Well, good thing you got your seatbelt on. Hope you're not speeding.
Yeah.
of course not.
Stay on the road, buddy. Stay on the
He's
road.
doing 90 and a 30.
That's definitely gonna get a whoop whoop.
Whoop, whoop. 90 in the school zone.
And he's gonna be like, "Well, we do that in Cuba. We do that in Cuba.
We do that in
No,
Cuba.
no, we
You
do
see
that
my
in Puerto
color, my
Rico.
flag is backwards.
Oh my God. No, we did not. We're not going there with the flag again, are we?
Hey, mira. Boricua, ya tú sabes. Anyways, that our show is concluded. Thank you for listening to the HHW Show podcast. And once again, we'll tune in next week live, 8:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every Thursday. God love some wrestling. Take care, everyone.
Yeah.
Have a great, safe weekend and happy Father's Day.
Laters.